I'm from Mississippi. For all of y'all that's watching it, wondering, where this guy from? Northeast Mississippi to be exact. And in Northeast Mississippi, right now at this time, on this day right here, this ice storm went on, and this affecting, the atmosphere. But this is not my first ice storm. The first ice storm I can remember was 1994. And we was in the home house. Me and my brother, my dad that was still living. My Uncle Bill was still living. At that time, my mom had passed when I was young. And so I grew up in a dominantly masculine environment. I had uncles and my dad, my closest parental figure, guardians, and my own personal daddy was all, they all were men. And I remember being in there, and they would tell, about times when they was young, the old days. I had older parents. My daddy would be, if he was still living, close to 80, and his older brother was living. It was a 15-year gap in between them. That was my uncle. Everybody called him Bill. And they were talking back and forth about, the experiences they had. And the time frame would have to be the 50s and the 60s, You do the math on a man that's 15 years older than a man that's about 80. That's a Great Depression birth. And it's a marvelous thing to me how God keep a man through his generation. You understand? Because they was kept and they aged. I was born. I've been living, I'm aging. God been good. Testimony is last night, a limb fell on my house. There's a big oak tree in my front yard. Sometimes I worry, what would happen if it was to get hit with the wind and blow over. But last night, a very large limb off of an old tree. I would say the limb weighs at least 300 pounds. I estimation it was green. The ice snapped it. That's a lot of weight. It fell, and it brushed the corner of the left side of my front porch. But me and my girlfriend was spared. I took that like God is good. I felt protected. Like Psalm 91. Speaks about the wings of the Almighty, the shadow of the Almighty.